What is happening, YouTube? We're back.
Well,
Witcher 3.
Witcher.
So if you remember last episode, some serious bullshit went down. I'm not very pleased with. Priscilla was attacked. We need to go find the fuck who did this.
Hey, free boy.
What's this?
What do I
Remember,
gotta
dear people,
do to get
the
a
fire
lovely
once lit
pal
cannot be stopped.
like yours?
That consumes everything in this path only ceases to rage once all has been turned to ash. Men cannot flee this element, and if they bow before it, if they let it into their hearts, they too turn to ash. Search then your consciences and live in accordance with the Church's dictates before the time of penance has passed. Trembling, flaxen-haired wench, bow before the Prince of Thieves. Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning. Moment of improvisation. Sophronia will undoubtedly reply with something. 'Tis I, the Crimson Avenger. Oh. No, not the Crimson Avenger. Silence, vermin. Dandelion, your love for the theater is just not practical in this sense. The Crimson Avenger, what a jackass. Yo, Hakim. What up?
Well then, ready for a stroll through the sewers?
Yeah, sure.
Ready and intrigued.
We've been in the
You
sewers a while lately.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Sewing up drama victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I tried to get the temple guard. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Geralt!
Oh my god. Just hold on. Oh.
Ugly bastard.
Excellent.
But of course. Yes? What is it?
Oh my god. What are you doing? Holy shit.
Where to now? Up.
Yes, it's not far now.
Priscilla. How's it look? Give it to me straight. No sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobritz. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Bastard must pay. How dare he? Or she, or it.
Take the ladder.
You're not even close to me.
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Custodian. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Of a woodcarver.
Human. Wrong body type. Let's keep looking. Looks like necrophages got to this one.
Here's the loot. Well, this would be the room I want to be in. I don't want to be here just yet. So I need these loots.
This isn't it. Let's keep looking.
Alright. We got the loots. And this will be the room. Not a dwarf. Not. Oh, this guy's a dwarf.
A dwarf, but the hands. Not a carpenter's. A banker's, more like. Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. And some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
The Salamandra have returned.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin. An incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded. Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him. See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
And a different sense of humor.
Oh, yes, you better check the genitals.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
All right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
It's some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be, scalding liquid, all centering on warmth, heat, fire.
A fire
Yes.
eternal.
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer.
Ah,
And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirans was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Why do you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
all right then.
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the eternal fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Alright.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Alright.
Not good.
Yeah, we'll go investigate the alley first. That sounds good. What's this red thing on the map?
If I see a man's busy, I just sod off. What now?
I don't know what that red thing on the map is.
It's a waste of words.
How you go with this thing? I was laughing about minding my own business when suddenly up he pops and heals. Oh, terrible times.
Terrible times. Oh, this alleyway. Hold on. This must have been Horson Jr.'s doing. What's
A
this?
brazier. This time of year?
Sis. Dave.
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he...
Remember, good people. Oh, yeah. Oh, they think I did something.
Gotta get around him! I'll rip your mag off, mutant! Bloody curses. Yeah. That's it, you're in for it!
Damn it, move, bitch.
That's it, you're in for it! Cover your eyes! Back of me back! You're carrier!
There we
You
go.
got me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant!
So
Hoes
the
can
trick-
fight back! Ugh!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I
That's
know.
fine. Yeah,
Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see? Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
True.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
Take care now. I gotta look around some more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally, we'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
Alright.
Oh, my head's ringing.
Human. Priscilla's. Man's footprint. The murderer's, maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back of that smell. Formaldehyde. Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way. Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall.
So, what is it?
Think I know what happened here. Priscilla fought back, her assailant retreated, and knocked over the brazier. Someone must have heard it. Maybe saw something, started hollering. Guards showed up. Murderer didn't finish the job, didn't cover his tracks. Just collected himself and leapt over the wall. Trail ends there.
You divined all this from a pile of rubbish and a few prints in the mud.
Do that practically every day in my profession. And practice makes perfect.
True enough. Just like I can tell right off if a punt'll pay or try to wriggle out of it.
That particular skill I could use myself. Take care now. And I got a murderer to catch.
Alright.
Bumpkin.
Can I check over the wall here?
I know who the hunters
Is this
boring
necessary?
as fucking shit.
On the road all day.
Your
now-
reputation precedes you, Geralt.
You can come in this? I didn't know that. Anyway, I see no footprints, so must have used the rooftops. Alright, let's go check out the wood carver's place. Oh, that's where Yankira is. Of course, we're always over here. I don't want to talk to him right now. He's a liar.
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll sick me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer. Looking for his killer.
Let's
See if
all
a real
together
Striga
different.
back there.
Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down. Come on.
If he's got a real Striga,
Slowly now, lest they bite you.
we're in for a fight.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft? Even I'm scared of them. A better barking dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. As soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raised his fighting dogs. Bought these two mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But I sleep sound at least.
Well, that's good.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Tell me what you know about the murder. In order. In detail.
'Twas like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. They care about some dwarf.
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf, a craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Alright, well, I guess I'll look around now.
Fine, we've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
I ain't worried about no dogs. Alright, there's a bunch of shit. What's this? Another one of those. So the killer leaves one of those everywhere. Everywhere he kills somebody. Alright, well, let's examine this.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones. Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Murderer dragged something heavy. Dragged something across the floor. Statues. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Why didn't you get
Mind
inside?
if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
Okay. Hey. What's this?
Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten.
He just left the eyes there? What's the whole point?
Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked. More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Left a few stains behind. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it.
Aye.
Had a look at your sculptures.
And? Lifelike, aren't they?
The women especially. Never seen a bust that size on Melitele.
Oh, aye. Fabian's handiwork. I told him, brother, tits like that would crush her back. Whittle them down. He said, nay, they'd sell better this way. Told me to shut me trap. And sell they did. Till one sermon at the temple, and the celebrating reverend said that whoso buys idols from the non-human Myers sins twofold, as a heretic and as a lecher. That was the end of that.
Already know what happened. Fabian was in the workshop. Murderer attacked him there. They struggled. Fabian was overpowered, then tortured. For a time.
I needn't know the details. Truth be told, I hadn't the stomach for him.
When it was over, the murderer dragged Fabian to the courtyard, then made a pyre of sculptures, set them aflame.
But why? Why do all that?
To teach a lesson. To him, you, the whole city. Fine, we've talked enough. Won't learn anything else here. Take care.
Let's try and get a look at one of these statues. However, the way Geralt was describing it. Oh, is that the one right there? It must be. Big old shapely titties. Said they'd sell better. They did. They did. We should be proud. Alright, we got to go talk to the corpse collector.
Poor man's always got it uphill.
See what he knows.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Okay. Thank you for that. But I'm right here right now. Talk to this guy.
Bloody bandits! Can't go out in the streets no more!
At least before they didn't used to kill women.
Full of foul of the king of
Oh, here he
You,
is.
Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue?
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember. No eyes, no heart. One of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
What?
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of her.
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid.
Yeah, right.
You searched Fabian's body?
Whoa, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Oh my god, this fucking guy. Let's not be...
Talk. What did you find on him?
I had you wish. Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment, that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town.
This fucking guy. There we go. That's what you get.
Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
For everything.
This fucking guy. Need fucking dirt, man. It's pretty convenient that this is just right here.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Thank you.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter, and I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
By the way, you and Von Gratz don't exactly get along. Why is that?
I had him sent to prison. You see, Joachim led the student protests in 1242, a senseless and brutal revolt. People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
How old's von Gratz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life. Amusing, is it not?
I don't really think so.
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad. Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
Okay then. Fuck. Patricia Vegelbud. Consensus.
Till next time, Master.
We got to fucking go. We can actually save one before
What is
it
it,
happens.
brave boy? Looking for adventure?
No, shut up. I'm busy. I got big shit going on. Leave me alone. Triss's old house. We should stop there sometime. Then Nicholas back for her.
Hey!
Shut up. Leave me alone. I need to go. What? No. And what's the chances I actually hit one of those? What's this? Another one of those.
He who has lived in virtue shall find warmth at the fire. He who has
Roach.
lived in sin shall perish within it.
Fire for all witches.
Roach.
Fire for all priests.
Come on.
Fire for non-humans. One and all.
We need to go, Roach.
Come on.
Wait a second. Oh, is the notice board? We'll come back to that later. We don't have time. If we can get there in time, we can save her. Oh, damn it, Roach, go. We're almost there. Oh, this is the horse track. Racing track.
It's gotten so I'm afraid to see the surgeon. Never know when they're accusing me.
Come on now.
What do
Let
you
me in.
want?
Let me in.
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my arse out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vagel, bud. Just no trickery. Understand?
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now, I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
No time to explain. Trust me, please.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
Don't question it, just do this, come
A
on.
fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Wars everywhere.
I don't like this.
Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
Shit.
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Motherfucker. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna fucking get him.
Spread out! Murderer's still here!
Not your lucky day.
God damn it, these fucks ruined it all.
Halt! For I put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother! Why did he do this to her? Why?
This, I don't know if she wants to hear it, but...
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim. Please.
So many people are depending on me for this. I can't fuck this up.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, Not just the name, but the place too. Won't get away this time. Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast.
Alright. Yeah. Sorry, Ingrid. But it was your guards' fault. Well, not really. Whatever. We gotta get the crippled Kate's. Let's go. Go. Back to Nilfgaard. No, Geralt. I wanted to eat food to heal up a bit. Where's my roach? He's still outside the gates here? He is. Perfect. Come on, buddy. We gotta move. He was just here and he's already going to kill somebody else. Must stop him. Karsten. We haven't been there yet. Oh, what are you doing, Roach? Come on, let's keep running. We don't have time to waste. We can't even stop at this nose board yet. I want to catch him this time. He's a damn fool. He has to know that a Witcher's on his trail.
Wonderful.
Come on, Roach, faster, please. Now let's do it. Alright,
Serve the eternal
Ah.
fire.
No,
Ever heard
shut
the
up about the
legends
eternal
of the
fire.
White Wolf?
That's me.
Oh.
I heard my favorite song, but I don't have time. Well, it's hard to choose between that song and Pam,
loitering round here.
Pam, Pam. That's a pretty good one too. Hey. Oh, you're not her. I thought you were one of the. I don't have time for this. I thought you were one of the puffins. But you look a little different than she did.
One drink, all I had.
No, just Marigold is not a harlot. Assholes. She's the love of my life.
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
Fuck. Damn it. Didn't make it in time.
Oh,
It's our fine performance.
but madam,
You make
well,
us
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
What, no foreplay? No formaldehyde? Coals in my eye sockets?
What the fuck are you on about?
Murder. You killed Fabian Meyer, Patricia Vegelbud, and many others.
Bollocks. You're mistaken, vagrant.
Found a message on Patricia's body. Led me here to crippled Kate's. To sweet Nettie. If you didn't leave it, who did?
I don't know. But I see we must talk. Calmly.
You see, but the way
Who knew you'd be here?
Strangely enough, I don't announce these outings far and wide. There's but one man who... That's impossible. He treats even corpses with kid gloves.
The coroner. Said you were busy, that you wouldn't visit the morgue. Gotta go after him.
Go. But to Warehouse 12 at the docks. He's there this time of day, procuring supplies. Formaldehyde. I shall stay here. I've unfinished business with sweet Nettie. After all, I paid in advance.
No.
Then you'll pay again. For her, for all the other women you've tortured.
No. No. I'm loading this.
But finding me
because
proved no
I don't think he's not the
simple
guy.
task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's
That option I
underworld
didn't know would do
bosses,
that, but
I
he's not the
disappeared.
guy.
Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the
Like, I thought that
Temple
option.
Guard. With the help of our friends,
So when I picked that
Geralt
option,
managed
Geralt
to
ended
flee.
up
Good thing
blaming
too.
him for the others.
Indeed, I knew what had happened
Which is
to Ciri.
not true.
Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad.
Like, I thought right there, if I would pick that option, he would have been like, well, you're not the guy, but you're still a piece of shit, and you're gonna die for this. And then we'd go off and get the real killer.
This I did not know.
But I misinterpreted that.
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
I can see it in your face.
Beg your pardon?
That was another safe scum. God, I was doing so good, and now they're just racking up. But I mean, the other ones was just whatever. They're inconsequential. I mean, this is a pretty major quest, but
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
I saw that.
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
So I'm not blaming him for those murders, because I don't
Yet
think
again,
it's him.
you
Just seeing what he's
disturb
doing
me.
here, and
And
the
I
way he
so
reacted to that
dislike
conversation,
being disturbed.
I don't think it was him.
I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
I think it was a coroner.
What, no foreplay? No formaldehyde? Coals in my eye sockets?
What the fuck are you on about?
Murder. You killed Fabian Meyer, Patricia Vegelbud, and many others.
Shut up.
Bollocks. You're mistaken, vagrant.
Found a message on Patricia's body. Led me here to crippled Kate's. To sweet Nettie. If you didn't leave it, who did?
I don't know. But I see we must talk. Calmly.
Who knew you'd be here?
Strangely enough, I don't announce these outings far and wide. There's but one man who... That's impossible. He treats even corpses with kid gloves.
The coroner. Said you were busy, that you wouldn't visit the morgue. Gotta go after him.
Go. But to Warehouse 12 at the docks. He's there this time of day, procuring supplies. Formaldehyde. I shall stay here. I've unfinished business with sweet Nettie. After all, I paid in advance.
You'll untie her, drop your coin pouch on the table, then leave here and never come back.
Yes, I will.
Good boy.
Alright, fuck this. I kinda wanna loot, but then at the same time, we gotta hurry. Before the coroner's gone. Yeah, so you can't blame him for saves coming that. Because I saw that as an entirely
It's
different
a material world, and I'm a material
way.
Think I pissed me trousers.
Fuck you guys, I don't have time for this shit.
I'm so...
Fuck. Tori, you asshole. God damn it. We're gonna... Ugh. Fucking dick. I hate you, Hitori. I don't want to waste my... I can't do that right now.
Run out of formaldehyde.
I underestimated you. You almost caught me in flagrante delicto. Now you've seen through my bluff with Nathaniel. Although, you've not divined all, I see. Had you, you would have drawn your silver sword.
What are you?
A vampire. Higher, of course.
Oh.
Got a reason for killing? A reason to torture?
I thought you'd figure that out as well. The symbolism's rather obvious. Coals for those who are blind to the fire. The egg of a salamander born of fire to replace their cold, doubting hearts. Fire down the throat that...
Yeah, symbolism's clear. What's not is why a vampire would kill in the name of the eternal fire.
Should be equally obvious. I concur with the Church's diagnosis. Novigrad is a fallen city. Its population amnesiacs to the very concepts of decency and morality. So I decided to remind them, in a manner they'd be certain to notice.
But, I mean, you could go after non-common folk to change this stuff.
There are other ways. Could have set up a soapbox in Hierarch Square, preached from it.
How funny. That's exactly what I did. But none listened. Instead they laughed. Threw stones.
Huh.
Give a thought to my victims. A lecherous woodcarver who'd spend his last copper on whores. An old countess who defiled symbols of the faith. A Trebirates for whom nothing was sacred, nothing above ridicule. They did not deserve to live. But their deaths could be a lesson to others. Awaken them, scare them onto the correct path, the path to the fire, to cleansing, to salvation. For you, I'm afraid it's too late. You are a man of little faith. I sense this.
But I'm pretty good with a sword.
Pretty good. Might not cut it.
Oh. Alright. Seems like pretty good at cutting it. Oh, he's pretty good. Nope, it cut it. He is fucking dead. Whew. Damn. 750 experience? I'm glad we got the real guy. Cause yeah, right away. Yeah, I basically knew it was not Nathaniel. But I just thought that option was going to allow me to kill him and then come here. I see I was wrong about that, though. Alright, Dandelion. I did it. Why? Why is Hattori always here?
Wait and see, cunt. I'll carve your mugs. I'm not even a blind man.
What's going on here?
Fuck all to do with you. Piss off.
Lady doesn't feel like talking to you.
I can handle this.
Shut your trap.
Get lost.
Who told you to butt in, eh?
Huh?
You all right, darling?
This masquerade. Just not a good idea, I don't think.
See what you've done? He's broken character now.
I think I'll be on my way.
I should think so.
Okay, then I guess that wasn't what I was supposed to do. Whatever. God damn it. Can't be wasting all my time with fucking dweebs. I just want to get across the docks without going by Hattori or having to jump in the water, but I don't know if I can.
What's left to think about? Shackle the Horson! He was out to murder me!
Liar! Won't pin this on me, Dan Vin.
They told me, avoid doing business with dwarven scum!
What's the problem?
Fuck! Another non-human! You're everywhere!
Silence! Now we'll do this quick. I've got a little witcher chore. You willing?
Little chores aren't usually worth the pay.
Well, this will be, don't you, Fred? Now just be quick about it. I've wasted enough time on these two pricks. They share a warehouse. Monsters cropped up in it.
Cropped up? On its own? You put it there. You meant it to rip my noodle off so you could get your paws on my goods.
Don't try to spin this, shorty.
I don't care who's sick the ghoul or the strigger on who. Beast's got to be dealt with. That's that. So what'll it be, would ya?
Alright, fine.
Fine. I'll see to it.
I'll not have it. Non-humans, they stick together. These two are like to prove it's no ghoul at all, but my dear departed Nan.
I didn't get a good look at the mug, but now you mention it, it could very well be.
Shut it! Or I'll send inspectors to your storehouse just as soon as the monster's dispatched.
That won't be necessary.
For fuck's sake. What is it? It's a necker. There, Necker's dead.
Strange. Neckers rarely venture anywhere alone. Someone kept it in a cage. Bars were sawed through. That's why it escaped.
So, you take care of the beast?
Yes.
I knew airing which would be quickest. So, figure out how it got in there.
Found a cage. Someone had kept a necker in it. Bars had been sawed through, though.
So someone wanted it to escape. Which one of them did it?
Found no evidence pointing either way.
Ha! No one wants evidence. If neither confesses, we'll lock them both up for obstructing a guard investigation. Thanks for your help. Here's your pay. Come on.
At least they didn't ask me, like, well, who you think did it? So I don't fucking know. I think I have to just go through the docks. Hattori, go the fuck away. I don't want to deal with this bullshit of yours right now.
I'm so... wet.
Fuck this. You can get through other ways. Oh, he's way over there. We're going here. Fuck Hattori. I don't want to see his ugly, stupid face right now.
Enough to feed the
We gotta go find Dandelion. See how Priscilla's doing.
Those witches.
Talk all the shit you want about me. I don't really care right now. I'm saving you people. I saved all of you from dying. You would have killed every one of you. Eventually. Eventually you would all be dead. I gotta go upstairs.
How's?
Better, right?
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. From me and Priscilla.
Don't mention it. Nothing a friend wouldn't do. She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
Sorry, Geralt. My throat's still quiet.
Say no more. Get well soon.
Alright, cool.
Yes, Geralt?
Found and killed the murderer. It was Hubert. You were right not to trust him. He was a higher vampire.
I thought nothing could surprise me in Novigrad. Seems I was wrong. Deeply wrong. Thank you, Geralt. Were it not for you, this would never have ceased.
Know another surgeon from Oxenford Academy. Her name's Shawnee. Know her? Red hair, cropped short, freckles.
And a hopeless idealist. Naturally, I know her. She was my assistant for a year.
Any idea where she is now?
My gut tells me she's somewhere along the front, patching up pikemen. I told her it would be futile. In the time she saved 100 lives, another 1,000 would be lost. But medics with a mission, you can't argue with them.
Alright, well, that's enough for now.
Farewell.
Alright, well, Cardinal Sins is completed. That's settled. And you know what? Before we cut this shit off.
Hey, you! Yes, you! You got water on the brain?
Ooh! Oh, sleep beauty.
Before we cut this off, we're gonna go fucking help Tori.
Oh, where you going?
Actually not. We'll probably run over there, but then we'll end the episode. We'll pick up doing that in the next one. God damn it.
Too late to surrender.
Why don't people just leave me the fuck alone?
Suck.
lovely natural slab.
Lots of fuss over lots of Come here, hero. Give us a kiss.
I wonder why that was still around. No matter, it's gone now.
And it's raining again.
It's been raining a lot lately, hasn't it?
Ah! Ah!
Ah, to hell with it. Any needs, monster?
God damn it. Alright, well, there he is. There's the asshole. See him over there? That's what we're picking up with the next one. Doing that. Get that out of our way and then we can do something else. So, let's, yeah, see you guys in the next one.